DJ's running interference. She's distracting Whimsy at that door so I can come in this one with all the mailbag stuff. Pretty clever, right? Pretty clever. I know, kids. I know. We're all going to be excited for this. This is going to be a fun experience for you guys. We did this with you before, but you were too small just 1 week ago. 1 week ago, you were too small for mailbag. Oh, we got a runner. We got a runner. If I just come in a different door each time, maybe she won't be able to keep up with this. I'm hoping that you guys can hear me okay, that we're on the good microphone. Does it sound to see you guys like we're on the good microphone, I hope? I hope it does. All we can do is hope it does. Yeah, she's being way too excitable this morning. All right, mailbags in 5 minutes, everybody, 5 minutes. And because we're on the good microphone, I'm going to disconnect the fountain and turn off the air purifier while we're doing this, because otherwise it's just too much background on the good mic. Still, the air conditioning's running, but I'm not going to turn that off because we are in the middle of a heat wave. It's not even 10 a.m. and it's already 85 degrees outside. It's just going to get worse all day. And I know that our air conditioner is not going to be able to keep up. Good thing the kitties like it warm, even though we don't. I'll be back in a minute for mailbag. Say only. The humidity is You me? Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to get in here without letting Whimsy out, and we got two kittens playing over by the other door, so I couldn't open it. Go all the way around. Okay, here we go. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Let's play the little Mailbag jingle by Sarah Donner. Oh, I hope I can. Now, we've got a little technical difficulty going on right now. So I'm going to play the Mailbag jingle, and let's see. You guys let me know whether you see it or not on the chat. You can tell me whether it's playing. Here we go right now.
Kitten Academy's where you want to be when you are a cat. On a Saturday they can pounce playtime for the mailbag.
Oh, for crying out loud. Speaking of technical problems, I'm getting a phone call from our internet service, so I really should just take it real quick. How appropriate is this? Hang on. It's just an automated call. It's the third time they've called me with an automated system to confirm the fact that we have an appointment. I know. And they've texted me twice. I mean, I don't know how much confirmation I need that they're going to be here at 11, which means we need to try to wrap this up before 11, especially if they're going to be early. That might be kind of a tall order given all that we got here. Let me check on the chat. Did you guys see the jingle? I definitely played it. Yeah, okay, good. They all saw it. So the trick is that because of the technical issues that we've had the last 2 days, we've got two separate encoder machines that are currently encoding the stream and sending them. One of them is the regular one that makes a really nice stream and looks great. And then the other one is our backup that goes over Frontier. And Frontier's service, they can only give us so much bandwidth, and it's not enough to make a beautiful stream. So you get all kinds of glitches. It's enough to keep us online, which I think is good enough for it to be worthwhile to us, but it's not enough for it to work, really nice. So right now we're streaming both ways. We're streaming the Spectrum, even though they've had trouble the last 2 days, and we're streaming through Frontier, and they're on two different machines, and so it's a real burden for us to try to control both of them, and we never know which one is the one you are seeing, because YouTube will randomly, well, not randomly, but YouTube will switch between them if there's the slightest little glitch on either one, and it'll switch, and then it'll switch back and forth, and so we're never entirely sure which one you are seeing. The good news is, like I said, the Spectrum guys will be here at 11. Fingers crossed they will solve their problems, and we can just go back to using the Spectrum machine. On top of that, we've got a tech support request into XSplit, the guys that do the encoding software. I know this is getting very technical, so that we can do all of that from one machine, which is a fun feature they're supposed to support, but it's not working. So in the future, we may have this all sorted out in a really nice way, but today it's a little up in the air, so I apologize if this stream gets glitchy during the mailbag. The good news is if it does get glitchy during the mailbag, we're recording it locally before it goes out over the internet, which means our copy that will get uploaded later in the week is going to be perfect. So if it gets to be too much, you can always just wait and watch it later in the week. Other than that, there's no, there's no real news to report that I can think of. We've been getting some applications for the kittens already, which is awesome. I hope you guys continue to apply. If you see a kitten that you like, go to our website, kitten.academy. And speaking of our website, kitten.academy, I did a photo shoot with these guys yesterday because they are at the cutest age. And the photos from the photo shoot are really adorable. I didn't get any real good candid shots because the light in here was bad for that yesterday, but I got some great studio shots, the usual kind of stuff that we do. They're fantastic. And they will be up on the blog, the Kitten.Academy website today, later today. And I'll be sure when they go up, everybody will get a tweet. It'll be posted on Facebook and all the stuff, just like usual, so you won't miss it. Great photos. If you are on our Discord, if you're one of our Patreon supporters that joins us on Discord, you've already seen all the photos. They all got posted last night. And if you missed them last night and you're on the Discord, you can ask for help on Discord, but it's real easy to search for every post that I made in the Strictly KA channel that has an image. So if you just do a search for every image that I posted in Strictly KA and you look at last night, you'll see them all there. Real easy to do. If you don't know how, you can ask for help on Discord. There's a group of people called Helpers. Helpers with an A because it's funnier, I guess. And they will help you out. So, is that a P? Was he announcing a P? She announcing a P? I keep wanting Flip to be a boy for some reason. I keep calling Flip he. Flip is definitely a girl. So Flip is using the litter box. Flip was about to use the litter mat, and DJ repositioned that little situation before it got started. So that was good. Okay, I said there was no news, and then I just spent like 6-7 minutes talking. How about that? Let's So all the kittens have been eating kibble, and we've seen a couple of them start to use the litter box now, and I think that's really good because Whimsy's, they're getting to the age now and the size where Whimsy's just inevitably going to have trouble keeping up with them. All right, this says for DJ, and there's a cute little heart for DJ, and then the little there's a little flower here that matches the card, and it says happy birthday. And look, this is a cutout of a cat. It's pretty abstract, but I think you can see. I think this is a handmade card. This is very cool. I love this pattern, and it's so sparkly. It's got little sparkles in it and stuff. This is a really cool pattern. Inside it's got 2 cats, and it says Mew, and it's got a little drawing, and it says happy birthday, DJ. We love you. And then it's got paw prints from Rough House and Rumpus and Magalina. How cool is that? Actually, Magalina didn't leave a paw print. I don't know.
No, why not?
I don't know. But this is the cutest card. This is fantastic. I love the cat stamps, and I obviously love the little paw prints. And this is a great card, Magalina. Thank you so much. I'm going to hand this to DJ so she can have a close look at how cool it is.
I love those flower stickers.
I know. The flowers on the inside are cool, too. They match. So here we have one that is addressed to Dr. DJ at the Kitten Academy. It's got a little cat coming out of a box. It says special delivery. It's got some cool little cat tape here. And on the back, it's got a golden retriever saying happy birthday. And it's got 3 cat faces that say okay to read on stream. So this is clearly from somebody that knows what is up. You guys should see these little faces. I know you can't. Well, they'll come over here. They're not holding still enough for me to get a good photo anyway. This says, all the kittens forever. And then on the inside it says, okay to read on stream. Dear DJ, I know you prefer that we focus on the kittens instead of your birthday, but when I saw this card, it was too perfect to leave behind because it's a birthday wish that's all about the kittens. It does say, all the kittens forever, and then on the inside it says, my birthday wish for you. So it seems so perfect for you that I wouldn't be surprised if you received multiple copies of it. Wishing you the floofiest and spoogliest of birthdays. Love, Lily Cat's mom, Lily Cat's dad, Twin A, Twin B, and of course, Miss Lily. Thank you so much, Lily Cat's mom. That is a really sweet card, and I do think that's the only copy of that card that we got. So it was a very good choice. Hi, Pigeon. You sniffing a box, huh? I saw you over there sniffing the mail. Gonna check it, huh? Are you postal inspector? Postal inspector Pigeon?
Inspector Pigeon.
Inspector Pigeon. And we also have Inspector Twiddle here. Twiddle is inspecting the box, the mailbag box.
So cute.
Meow. Okay, I don't know where to start with this, but we're at the top of the show. The top of the show. How professional. That's some real industry talk there. That's some industry talk. That's because we're in the entertainment biz over here. So we're at the top of the show, as we say in the industry. We have this box here.
It's tiny on the stream.
It is probably. Oh, it's not on. No, I'm in the way. Let me move over a little. Because this tiny is way more important than what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you move this.
No, I wouldn't move that. You'll just make them want to jump out. Okay. Wait, too much.
Sure.
Now this stuff's going to be in the way. Okay, I think you can see now, hopefully. DJ should check the camera angles, make sure I'm still visible. Anyway, I was getting to this first because it says on it, it is to the KA-Con raffle, care of Kitten Academy. And I know that Dr. Brew and her team of elite volunteers have been encouraging people to send in and to provide stuff for the Kitten Academy convention raffle. And we already had two items, one package show up from Coal and Marmalade, who wanted to support the raffle. They sent in some Coal and Marmalade merchandise that was going to be at the raffle. I know there's going to be a lot of other really cool stuff at the raffle. And the raffle, again, is for people that are attending the Kitten Academy convention. Oh, look at this. This is beautiful. It is a handbag with cats on it, and all these pockets. Wow, I would carry this thing. It's got so many pockets. I love having a lot of pockets with me. And not only that, it's got this print on the outside is so cute with the cartoon cats, and the print on the inside is black with these little red paw prints that go all the way around the material. That's so cool. The inside has a zipper and even more pockets. There's so many pockets. How come guys can't wear purses, carry purses? I know this is a question that everybody's asked a million times. I think Seinfeld did it, and there was that Joey episode on Friends and stuff. Everybody has talked about how come men can't wear purses, and every now and then somebody tries to make it work, but it just never works, does it? Anyway, I wish we could, because I totally would be the kind that would do that. I always have more stuff than pockets, you know. Oh, this card is so cute. It says a note, and there's a cat on a bunch of mailboxes. It's so perfect.
We can't see these adorable tinies.
Well, turn the food camera. Okay. This says a purse for the KACon raffle. Enjoy from Loretta, who is PSL on Discord. Well, Loretta, thank you. That is a excuse me, that is an awesome purse. Did you make that? It's just fantastic. It looks very handmade. Awesome, very professional, though. The reason I think it's handmade is it looks better than the kind of stuff that you would get in the store. So it's just really, really well designed and put together, and the materials are great. It's fantastic.
It's adorable.
Yes, it's super cute. So this will be part of the KACon raffle. And I'll try to fit it back in the box for now so we can put it with the other raffle materials. I'm so excited for KACon this year because this is the first year that we've invited everybody to go, whether you're on the Discord and the Patreon or not. And that was a special request that I've wanted to do every year, but it's been really hard to make it work, especially because it's all put together by volunteers, and that's a lot of work and a lot of uncertainty. Not knowing how many people are going to show up and what you have to plan for. And we don't want it to be like a fire festival situation or something where we're just not prepared. So I know that the volunteers have done a really good job of making sure that everything is ready for us. So now you have them on the food camera, right? Let me take a look here real quick. So if we don't finish by the time that the tech gets here, he is going to disconnect the good stream for sure. That's how they work. So I don't want to try to rush, but I want to get as far as I can because then when he disconnects the good stream, then we automatically switch over to the glitchy one. So let's see if we can beat the clock on that without still going too fast. Do you want to label this as the KACon raffle?
Where do you have the raffle?
It's right now. It's just in with the endowment stuff, but it's clearly labeled for the raffle.
You should put it separate stuff.
All right. What? Why? Oh no. Oh, I know what this is. Who was it? Was it Cat Motivated that said that she accidentally ordered something for herself, and then accidentally had the address on her shipping still set to us? Is that what happened? This is a 3-foot extension cord with a 360-degree rotating plug and 3 AC outlets. And lots of cautions, too. Do not splice, repair, or modify. Do not use in wet conditions. Do not use in damaged condition. Do not exceed electrical ratings. Do not use as a permanent source of power. Unplug when not in use. That last one is the one that's the most concerning to me. Do not use as a permanent source of power. It's an extension cord. Are you supposed to just use it sometimes? Like, what are you supposed to do the rest of the time?
Not extend.
just move your stuff. You gotta move it. It's only 3 feet long. So we're imagining a world where you have to move your stuff 3 feet over sometimes so that you don't use it all the time, and then the rest of the time you can move it back 3 feet and use the extension cord.
What are you saying about getting this done on time?
I'm sorry. I just think that's ridiculous. Looks like a nice extension cord, though. I love the new stuff that they have that does the rotation. It makes it so much easier to get stuff plugged in and looking nice. And it's very cool. So I think it was cat motivated. I'm sorry if I got that wrong. I'm sure we'll get reminded on the chat. We'll get this sent over to you. I'm sure that was the item that was not actually meant for us. I'm glad it wasn't another baby bathtub because that was just too much. Okay. Moving right along. They all like that bird a lot. I don't know what's up with that. Well, this is an Amazon drop shipment, and in this one there is no note. So I'm not sure who sent it, but wow, it is a collection of stuffed catnip mice of various sorts. Wow, it's actually a set. It says Ethical Pets Super Mouse Catnip Toys Bundle. Look at this. They come in, there's a tiny mouse, there's a shiny mouse, there is a normal-sized rat, that's not a mouse, and then there's a jumbo. Look at that. How cute is that? That's a really cute set. I think my favorite is the tiny one because he's got the cutest ears. Look at that. It's adorable. But then this big one is just silly. So I don't know who this is for, but this is a great little collection. I just love it. Especially the shiny mouses. They all have their charm. The shiny mouse is very shiny. Look at this collection of mice.
Oh,
Isn't that great? I know. I love it. Well, there's no note, so whoever sent it, let us know on the chat who you are and what you had intended for this wonderful collection of mice.
oh,
Okay.
I
I don't know. I heard the squeaking.
You gotta go in here, maybe.
Okay. This is addressed to Whimsy's Wiggles, not even to us, and there's a customs declaration on it, so you know it came from somewhere. I should recognize these by now. Great Britain. There we go. Okay. There is something. I don't think this is a note. I think it's just a piece of paper. There's a packing label. Oh, it says this is from Carol. That's all we know, is that it is from Carol. And it is from plaguerats.co.uk. Wow, plaguerats.co.uk from Carol. Carol, thank you so much for the Plague Rats. Oh, look at these. Plague Rats and Stinky Sharks, handmade cat toy with a potent blend of catnip and valerian root to delight your cat. From plaguerats.co.uk.
We've had a
Yeah,
before,
yes,
right?
someone, maybe the same person sent us this before, and these aren't all rats. Look, this one's a shark. So we have the sharks and the rats. We have one shark, one rat, two rats, two sharks, three rats, three sharks, three rats, and three sharks. That is 6. That is exactly 1 for every member of the Whimsy and the Wiggles crew. We'll have to split up the rats and the sharks. Whimsy is a big fan of catnip, and I think she can smell it. She looks very excited right now. I don't know if I should give her hers now or save it for her endowment, though. What do you think? She's got a lot of stuff in here right now. She loves this, too. This has got some catnip in it. Why don't you put it that? I'll set these aside for endowments for the moment. In fact, maybe I can join them. I don't have a box yet, but I have this bag with the mice in it. So I'll put them together in the bag for the moment. And we will get to having a box soon. That's for DJ to manage over there. She's having too much fun with the kittens, though. Is the box cam facing down? Because it's got a setting that points it right up at the.
No, we'll do that right now.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, here we have another drop shipment. This is drop ship from a company called Boardwalk, spelled B-O-R-E-D, Boardwalk. I love clever company names like
There's
that.
no place where I can just be without.
So this is from a company, like I said, called Boardwalk. This is, again, just a shipping thing. It doesn't tell us who ordered it. Oh, yes, it does. Here we go. There's one in the notes. But it says, Dear Mr. A and DJ, when I saw this, I just had to send it to you. Nip, not even once, from Maya Bastet. All right, Maya.
Oh, look at those faces. That
Oh,
face looks
I
like
love it.
Pigeon.
This is exactly like the old movie poster for, what was the name of that? Reefer Madness, right? Reefer Madness, the old movie that they made about the horrors of marijuana. This is just great, a great parody of that. Sin, cheap thrills, catnip,
Yeah.
freak out. What really happens? Know the truth. Protect your kittens. And those cat faces are spectacular. I love this shirt. Thank you so much, Maya Bestet. I will definitely wear this. You even sent it in a large, which is absolutely perfect for me right now. Trying to get back down to medium, but I still haven't made it. I've been saying that for like a year, but I'm really making it work. They also sent a sticker. I don't know why they sent the sticker, but it is a cute little bird, just an adorable little bird on a flower that says, "Hell is other people." I know that quote. I don't know if it was Nietzsche who said it that way, but he certainly was. He espoused that particular viewpoint quite a few times. So I'm going to credit him. I think it might have been him that quote originates with though, possibly. So normally I wouldn't say something like that on the stream, but Nietzsche is, he definitely comes with he's grandfathered in, right? I think.
No idea. I don't know. I'm gonna sit somewhere, otherwise I'm just gonna.
You just sit down. You're making me nervous.
Why?
Just sit down. Count the cats and sit on the beanbag.
Nervous.
Because you're just pacing back and forth and looking miserable. It's okay to be on the stream. It's just accept it. Sit anywhere. People love seeing you. Don't worry about it.
Tiny. Look at this little jungle gym for the tiny.
Okay. What is this? Oh, maybe there was more than one part of the things that weren't meant for us, because we also have a 3M Cool Flow respirator.
Oh my god.
And
is that the right address?
breathe 30% easier. Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Is there a note?
There's no note. Nope, there's no note. I think this is another one of those things. I got to see on the chat if it was Cat Motivated that is the one that actually got the address wrong. Was it?
Maybe we shouldn't,
I don't see anybody necessarily taking the credit for it at the moment. I got to scroll back far enough to see who it was. I just remember that somebody said that they had sent us some stuff last week, and then they went on Amazon and ordered some stuff for themselves and forgot to change the address. So, yeah. I don't know. Nobody knows for sure. I think it was Cat Motivated. Also, I see here that somebody said I forgot to mention the web address if you're interested in going to KACon. I know it's a little bit late now for that chain of thought to still be going, but it is kacon.eventsmart.com, I believe. So that should get you there. KACon, then it's just one word, like bacon with a K, K-A-C-O-N.
Kaken.
Kaken?
Like bacon made out of cake.
No, bacon made out of cake would start with a C.
Yeah, but it sounds like...
This is bacon made out of something that starts with a K.
It's cake with a cake. A cake.
Okay. Okay, fine. It's like bacon made out of cake, only cake spelled with a K at the beginning. Does that make the K that's normally a cake a C, or does it have two cakes?
Oh, it could be cake spelled wrong.
Yeah.
So it's like bacon made out of cake that's spelled wrong.
Okay. Now, I'm glad we sorted that out. It's kaken.eventsmart.com. So check it out. And, yeah, I guess there's even a part of that that's for the raffle, which is ketan.eventsmart.com/raffle. I'm told. I haven't actually looked at that part myself yet, so I don't know. Anyway, I'm glad that we got some respirators and a 3-foot extension cord that you can't actually use all the time. So interesting. Okay, moving right along now. We are on to the best part, maybe I stop saying things like that. The most personal part, then. No?
You could just like open the box.
You're right. I don't have to try to announce it. What we have here are 3 packages that are very clearly hand put together and hand assembled and decorated. This one has a Ferris wheel, a fairy, a unicorn, a rainbow, and a cat on it. And on the back, it's got a waving hand that says, "Hello to Monroe, P.O. Peeps." And I think they saw it because they put a sticker right here. DJ's helping a little tiny kitten get into the litter box. It's Fidget. She wants to pee, and she was just outside the litter box. Okay, so here we have a note. It says, "Hi, Mr. A and DJ. Welcome to New England. The enclosed gift is for Whimsy. She and her wiggles bring us so much joy, I thought she deserved a soft something to enjoy in her forever home." Look at what's going on over here, DJ.
Oh, that's so cute. Oh, that's too cute.
I know. I need to try to get like a little GIF or something of this that I can post. We've got Whimsy is trying to bathe Twist, who's in the contemplation station, and Twist is trying to play. So they're really working at cross purposes here. I think that might have been the GIF right there. I'm going to post that straight on the Discord. Here we go, Discord. Very cute. Okay. So, I'm sorry, I interrupted your letter. It says, "I thought she deserved a soft something to enjoy in her forever home. The yarn came to me via the KA Christmas in July gift exchange and my super awesome Secret Santa. My Annie and Tam got a super soft blanket made out of it to enjoy in one of their window perches, and they wanted Whimsy to get something special to celebrate the season too. With so many reasons to frown in this world, I am forever grateful to be able to turn on kittens whenever I need a smile. Thank you for doing everything you do. Sincerely, Sonia, who's SD Grady on Discord, also from Rich, Annie, and Tam." And there are pictures here of Annie and Tam. Look how cute they are. Tam, especially with this little upside down pose, very adorable. So thank you so much, SD Grady. And let's see what you have knit for Whimsy. All right, you tape this all together, so I won't be able to put it back the way it was. Oh, wow. So this is the yarn that you were given. Oh, it's a basket. Look at how cute that is. It's got little handles. It's super soft, and what nice colors. I love this purple and white and lavender. It all just comes together. That is a beautiful, beautiful basket. I love it. So that's going to definitely be great for Whimsy, and I'm sure she will love it too. Thank you so much for sending that. Wow. And the Secret Santa, Secret Santa picked out some nice material for you. That's fantastic.
Look at your Twist watching.
I know. I saw that. Twist, yes. Hi, you watching this, buddy? You want me to take a picture of you watching the mailbag?
Give me that package.
Do you have the pen over there? Okay, good. Oh, here, you can put this in there too so that whoever gets it with Whimsy can have the card. These kids are being so cute. I hope you guys are seeing enough of it. Let's move this out of the way so you can definitely see that swimming basket. All right, I think we're going to make this through in plenty of time because this says we've got 30 minutes left and we've only got 2 packages left, so I don't need to rush.
Like you have that.
I do need a lot more coffee this morning, though. All right. Okay. Well, let's move on to this one here. T2, Sip Your Heart Out, T2T.com. I know this is a reused box. It's not actually, does not actually contain T2T.com, but that's pretty cool. Sip Your Heart Out. Mm-hmm. So this is another one from Great Britain. It's a long way to send a package to these little kitties. Do you have any idea how far that is, Twist? It's a long way.
Oh my goodness.
Twist has got such a concerned face all the time. Okay, right on top we have a note. I like that. That's great. It says, thank you for all you do with these two cute little birds. Thank you for all you do. And inside it says, wow. Dear Mr. A and DJ, congratulations on your new home. I have been watching Kitten Academy for about 3 years now and just wanted to say thank you, you two, and everyone else involved are wonderful people. When I was struggling with depression, the streams were the highlight of my day, sometimes the only thing to get me up. You help so many people and cats just by being your awesome selves. Thank you, Katie. Well, thank you, Katie. You must have been watching since just about the beginning, since we've been going for just, I think, a little bit over 3 years now, right? Oh, hey, look, there's Smokey in the cat tree. She's in the tree. Yeah, she's watching birds out the window. I'm very excited about that. I couldn't get you a picture from here because she's too far away and I don't have a zoom here. But she's looking very cute. Anyway, yeah. So I love hearing about people that we've been able to help with doing our stream because we're here to help the kittens and to know that we get to help some humans too. It really makes it all that more special to us. So I really appreciate hearing that, Katie. Thank you. Anyway, P.S. The road pending some numerous cat books I found. I was wondering if you could pop them in the bags you make up for adopters, as they too deserve a big thank you for all they do. P.P.S. Smokey is my favorite, only by a smidgen. I love all your menagerie. I'm so glad she's settling in well with her new flap and can now come and go as she pleases. Wow, that's a very big climb. That you should get a little picture of. Wait. Flip, look this way, Flip. Oh no, Flip. I think I got a picture of Flip coming down. Did I get the motion on it? I might have gotten a motion picture that I can post. So yeah, Smokey, I did. I actually caught the gif of her coming down. Let me post that on Discord real quick. Katie, you mentioned Smokey being your favorite. I think she is a real fan favorite. She's just so great. She's like the oldest kitten. She's so playful, too. And she is living the best life since we installed that cat flap where, I think if we had installed a cat flap in her door at the old house, it wouldn't have changed a thing. But when we moved out here, the whole hierarchy of the faculty got shook up. And I think it's given her an opportunity now to come in and sort of define her place among the faculty in a way that she's really more comfortable with. So she literally spends more of her time out around the house now than she does in her office. In fact, her food, she eats special kidney diet. Her food is in her office, and I have to keep bringing her in there myself. Otherwise, she just has too much fun being out here and just enjoying her life. And she finds the coolest sunny spots, too. I caught her in DJ's closet yesterday. There's a skylight in DJ's closet, but the skylight was like coming down on a mirror in the closet, and the mirror was reflecting it right onto a mat on the floor. And there she is, right in the middle of the reflected sun patch on the floor, just loving it. So it's great. I have really been enjoying seeing her improvement in sort of her lifestyle. It's fantastic. So you said Shiba Creamy Snacks. These are like the Shiba brand of churu, and a really cool packaging too. It's a fancy pack. All right. Dreamies Mix with tasty chicken and delectable duck. Dreamies with delicious cheese, and Dreamies with heavenly tuna flavor. I know for sure that Ari is a big fan of the Dreamies, so maybe he'll get some of those. Here we have Harrington's Natural Wholesome Nutrition, delicious liver treats made in Britain. Very cool. And, oh, this is the coffee. Oh, 2H Coffee Roasters. The Stamp Custom Blend from Honduras, Brazil, and Ethiopia. That is a world-spanning blend right there. Washed, pulped, and wow, it's got everything about the variety and the flavor, and it's a dark roast, I think, if I'm reading this right. Very cool. This sounds really cool. I'm excited to try this out. Fancy packaging, too. They must be a really fancy coffee roaster. All right, thank you so much for that coffee. And, oh, that got away from me. Okay, sorry. You sent us a bag that is curled up with a good book. Oh, that is so cool. DJ gets a lot of use out of bags like this. She's going to love this. I don't know where she ran off to, but when she comes back, I'm sure she will enjoy this bag.
Oh my gosh, Fidget.
I know, I got a fidget now that's just climbed all the way up my back.
Fidget, that's too cute.
Hi, Fidget.
Good job, Fidget. Good job, Fidget.
All right, can I take a picture with Fidget? Fidget, you're looking the wrong way now.
Fidget, Fidget. Oh, no,
Fidget, why did you come up here if you're just going to look the other way? It doesn't count if you're opposing her.
I'm
Doesn't
holding
count.
her so she doesn't fall.
Oh, hi, Fidget. Yes,
Oh,
okay.
oh,
Grab on. Yes, grab on my ear.
Fidget, Fidget.
Good idea. Why don't we put you down in the lap? No, come on. That was a good climbing experience, though. Very good. Okay, you also did, like you said, you included books to go to the endowments. That's pretty cool. And what a neat selection of books. I really like the idea of sending some endowment stuff for the adopters. That's a cool idea. We don't see that very often. So this is a book titled it's titled 100 Ways for a Cat to Train Its Human. That's a cool one. Let's just take a look here at what these are. Chew telephone wires and electric flex. You won't have to chew very much before your human picks you up. Okay. Boycott the cat flap. Sit on the window ledge so your human lets you in through the window. Oh, Custard is bothering Smuggy now. Custard. Smuggy just ran off from her perch in the cat tree because Custard had to go bother her. He's still just a little instigator. That's fine, though. All right, here we have a book titled All Black Cats Are Not Alike. Oh, wow. It's got a whole bunch of different drawings of black cats, one for each page, and a description of how that black cat is. Look at these drawings, though. I hope you guys can see this. Let's move this lobster out of the way. Aren't those great drawings? And they're all unique, which is great. And they each have a description of the cat on it. That's really cool. I wonder if we should save this for an adopter when we have a black cat that gets adopted. That would be pretty special, wouldn't it? These are great, great drawings. Wow, those are all fantastic. All right, all black cats are not alike. Here we have Cats, a Feline Compendium, with a very, very sad-looking cat on the front. On the back, it says, Cats is a lighthearted look at our feline friends and their most amusing and infuriating habits. Over 140 entries delightfully illustrate a wealth of cat breeds, from the attention-loving Siamese to the playful, exotic short hair, followed by an extensive cat dictionary, which finally defines those characteristic behaviors and cat-related incidents that all cat lovers will recognize. Very cool. Oh, so there is a breed guide in the front, and the breeds, all the drawings of the breeds are the same sorts of illustrations. I love this art style. I know we got a cat in the way. This is so cute. And then in the back we have, oh, I see. In the back we have all of the different behaviors that they were talking about. I just happened to open to the one that is defining shaka as paw pain. They call it paw pain, which is patting at the glass, but we call that shaka, like they do in Japan. Okay, here we have Romeo and Juliet by William Shakespeare and Eliza Garrett. And it is the story of Romeo and Juliet, and every single page has a beautiful illumination with cats. Look at that. How cool are those? All of it illustrated with cats. Very cool. We also have The Great Gatsby, which exactly like you would expect. Also illustrated with cats. Very, very cool illustrations. Completely awesome. Okay, there's more. There's definitely more books in here. You sent a lot of books. I love it. Here we have Be More Cat, Life Lessons from Our Feline Friends about how to be more cat. And these are lessons that are illustrated with little cartoons. And they are lessons such as storyboard your problems. Okay, well that's actually a good lesson. Don't forget to exercise. Paul Poundstone is quoted here as saying, the problem with cats is that they get the same exact look whether they see a moth or an axe murderer. I guess that's true. Jump for your dreams. These are good little tips, actually. They look like they're actually, this is not simply humor. It looks like it's actually a legitimate self-help book, which is cool. I like that. We've seen a lot of things like this that are just straight up humor. But this, by Allison Davies, Be More Cat, looks like it's a legitimate self-help book as well as being entertaining. We also have Star Trek Cats, which is the original Star Trek, the original series, where all of the characters are cats. And it is, again, exactly what you would expect. It is all illustrated with the cats. It's very cool. I'm sure that there's a reference to Tribbles in here somewhere, but I'm not going to find it while I'm flipping through. Oh, here's the cast of characters. Oh, completely awesome. By Jenny Parks. Star Trek Cats. Here we have Life Lessons from Cat Sass with another great illustration. It says, have you ever wondered what cats would say if they could talk? Cat Sass is here to tell you, but you might not like it. Okay, the internet's most irreverent cat continues his quest to conquer the world, a book that will leave you with no doubt that a cat's life is way cooler than yours. So this looks like it's got some really cute stuff in it, and just it's all too varied for me to describe. It's all kinds of stuff in here. But I just happened to open it to this page. It says, test, is your kitty a real cat sass? Open the book on these pages. If he sits on it, then he is a real cat sass. You can see there, it's just a little laptop. So this looks really entertaining. There's a lot going on in that particular book. There's still more. You sent us a library. Let me make sure there's nothing else in this box, and then we can wrap it up. Okay. Good. So here we have the Cat Chaos card game. And are you feline lucky? Join this A-list cast of feline celebrities for a fast and frantic game of cat chaos. Swap, grab, and claw your way to victory by collecting cat suits. Just get stuck in and watch the fur fly. So it is a cat card game. Here is a book titled You Need More Sleep, which is advice from cats. There we go. Let's see some of the advice from cats real quick. Never let anyone dress you. That seems like pretty good advice. You should dress yourself. Keep the number of friends you have to a number between 1 and 0. Don't be nice to unpleasant people. Don't let anyone talk for you. Clear the desk every morning.
This is good. Some of these are good advice, and they have each of them. It's not just the title that I'm reading, but it also each one has a little bit of actual expounding on the advice. That looks pretty cool. Here we have For the Love of Cats, packed with fascinating facts and trivia, heartwarming stories, and inspiring quotes. That's fantastic. There is a quote here from Charles Dickens. What greater gift than the love of a cat? Meow, meow. Do I need to move that camera down so you guys can see what's going on in the basket? Seems like we lost DJ somewhere. Okay, two more books. We have Catfulness, A Cat's Guide to Achieving Mindfulness. Now that's very topical and timely now that everybody's into this mindfulness. I've been considering checking that out in a little more depth myself. This is good. It's broken down in a schedule that is a 7-week program that combines mindfulness and the wisdom of our feline friends, packed with simple yet life-changing instructions that teaches the value of living in the present and enjoying the beauty of our surroundings. Happiness is only a purr away. And then finally we have Cats of the National Trust, famous figures, historic places, and remarkable cats. Oh, wow. These are all actual, mostly all actual photographs. There's also some paintings that have famous cats in them, but mostly all photographs of famous cats with famous people. How cool is that? Here is Winston Churchill at a meeting with President Roosevelt aboard the HMS Prince of Wales, where he petted the ship's cat named Blackie. And this is an actual photograph of Winston Churchill petting a cat. Look at that. The whole book is full of photos and stories just like that. This is awesome. So cool. Here is John Lennon and Yoko Ono, and John Lennon has one of his cats on his shoulder. Although the cat got sort of put into the fold of the book, so I hope you can see that okay. Cool. The whole book is full of that. That is super, super cool. Oh my gosh, you sent so many books, an entire library, great treats, and coffee. This was a fantastic box to open. Thank you so much. I'm really excited for these books to go to the adopters. What a fun idea. And we will try, I think, to sort of fit each book to the cat or to the adopter as much as possible. You know, some of these just kind of go well with anybody, I think. So thank you so much. Okay, let me put these off to the side. If only we had DJ here to do her part and take care of that. What? Where did you go?
What?
You just disappeared. You got responsibilities during Mailbag. I know, they're very cute. Do I need to move the camera up more, or are they on it? Barely on it. There we go. All good. All right, I'm getting warnings that my Spectrum Tech is supposed to be here in 10 minutes, so we're getting down to the wire with our last bag, last box, I mean. Let's see, let's put this with that t-shirt, since that's stuff for us, and those are all the books are for the adopters. So those are all endowment books, and this is coming to us from Sweden, I believe. No, I covered up the part where it says where it's actually from. That does sound right. It's difficult for me to tell these things apart just by the written words themselves, because I don't know the difference between, you know, Swedish and Finnish as they're written. They all have a lot of diacritical marks. It's mostly Greek to me. There's another Shakespeare quote. People like it when I quote Shakespeare. Okay. Wow, this is really packed in here. Okay. here we go. We start on the top. Look at that. Okay, there's some cool stuff going on in here. Look at this. It says the letter OK for stream with special gift for DJ. So don't go anywhere, DJ. We're going to need you here for this. Wow, there is a letter in here.
Hi, buddy.
Okay. Aw. Hi, Mr. A and DJ and Discord chat. I'm Mr. Big, a 9-year-old rescue cat that for the last 3 years lives in Stockholm, Sweden with my trusty slave who goes by the name Zoggy on Discord. I assume it's Zoggy. It's Xoggy, Zoggy. And here is a picture of the cat at the shelter. And later on, I assume. And so, Mr. Big, I and my human love Kitten Academy, and I personally like to sit on the floor in front of the TV and have a conversation with the kittens and telling them stories about a life that, thanks to Kitten Academy, they never have to face. Zoggy tells me that he found Kitten Academy in late September of 2016 when he looked for something to make their monitoring screen at work that just had boring graphs and often some annoying alerts on it more fun to look at. So KA was incorporated into a part of the tech team's daily life. In the package, you will find some good stuff that is local to us, even though some can be a bit confusing. So then it lists some of the stuff that's in the box, which I'll come back around to. Please distribute everything as you feel fit. So from both myself and Zoggy, thanks for everything you do. We will list all the stuff in the package on the following page with some translation if needed. And then there is a whisker from Mr. Big, a whisker for DJ. Some of you know that DJ has a whisker collection that she will surely add this to. And then we have a big picture of Mr. Big. Look at that. And then we have a package inventory. Oh, very good. So let me start by reading the part that I skipped over in your letter. It says, the 4 Friends treats are developed about 50 kilometers from where we live, but made in a factory in Switzerland. And no, Sweden and Switzerland are not the same. Oh, gosh, my world is shattered. It says, all the candy. Oh, someone, is the tech here? Somebody's here.
Yes.
Well, do you want to tell him? He's probably going to want to start outside. We'll see if DJ can handle this. If not, I might have to get up for a minute. He's 6 minutes early, which, I'm not going to complain about that. Okay, the 4 Friends treats are developed, in Sweden and Switzerland, not the same. Okay, all the candy is sub-brands from the Swedish company Cloetta, which I'm surely mispronouncing, Cloetta, that has been founded in 1873. All the candy is made in Sweden. Enjoy. All right, well, I enjoy candy from other countries, so we're going to have to try to figure this all out. Let's go through and see what we got. Here we have a cat toy that looks like is this a beaver, maybe? It says, little bigger, play together. It looks like, actually, I said cat toy, but it might be a dog toy because there's a picture of a dog there. We'll see. Package inventory, let's see. Little bigger gnome dog toy. It's a gnome. Okay, it is a gnome, but it looks like some kind of an animal gnome, doesn't it? Or is this just what gnomes look like in Sweden? I don't know. All right, let's keep looking. Here we have 4 Friends brand chicken treats, Swiss-made chicken cat treats. The brand is 4 Friends, and that's spelled F-O-U-R Friends, not F-O-R Friends, which is interesting. Oh, wow. I can see why you wrap these up, and I also think this might explain why the cats were so interested, even though you had it so wrapped up. Wow, that has got a lot of smell to it. I'm sure that the cats are going to love that. So we have 2 of those, 4 Friends chicken, hypoallergenic treats for cats in the chicken flavor. You also included 2 boxes of 4 Friends treats in the duck flavor, duck, hypoallergenic, which is great. And I know that we've often encountered cats that have food allergies. In fact, we thought that Teacup might have Tea Tempest might have a food allergy for a while. I think in the end we decided that she didn't because we tried treating her for it. It didn't make much odds. But these hypoallergenic treats are very useful that way. It's something that comes up all the time. Here we have a Han Solo and Carbonite mouse toy. That's super cute. And I think Well, maybe he's really stuck in there. I thought maybe you could pull him out because he looks more complete than he would need to just be stuck in the carbonite all the time. Still, that's super cute. Is he going to start outside?
No, this was
Oh.
oil pumping.
Oh, is it? Are they delivering our oil? They just wanted to advertise at you? I'm sorry you had to deal with that. Here we have a Grumpy Cat, Don't Call Me Fuzzy cat toy. It looks very grumpy. Okay, and I think the rest of this appears to be, oh, not all of it, I see. Hang on. Here at the bottom is a giant, extra large Planet Pet Society barking with one voice chicken fish twist for Elsie. I bet she is going to love that. Chicken fish twist. That actually looks pretty good. Yeah, look at that. Okay. All right, let's see how many of these Swedish people treats we can figure out. Here we have something called Polly Kick with a taste of raspberry licorice and milk chocolate. Raspberry licorice and milk chocolate. It seems like Swedish folks and Scandinavians in general really like their licorice, I've noticed. Seems like that is a recurring theme. So let's see if I can figure this out. Polly, okay, most of these are just listed without any particular comment. Polly Kick is just listed. It's just Polly Kick, and it does say pretty clearly what's on there, so I don't need any help translating it. Here's another one that I'm going to butcher the pronunciation of. Malico Got and Blandet Salt. And this is, I'm sure, one of the famous Swedish salt candies. Licorice is what I'm trying to find there. Got and Blandet. Let's see. Salt. With salty licorice taste. Yes, the salty licorice. Okay. So we've been exposed to this from Finland, I think, in the past. Not so much from Sweden, but I think it's sort of endemic to that area. And it says, I think it says there's 2 of those, but I'm not finding them right away, so we will see.
Do you want me to?
No, it's okay.
Put this in the box?
Oh, I guess you could, sure. You guys gonna dump it out in the box. Okay, here we have Algren's Bilar Vergis Mascopa Bill. Hey, don't look at me. It says salt licorice. Salt licorice, maybe? I don't know. And there are pictures of cars. I think maybe these are supposed to be shaped like cars, but they're really not. They're really just odd little shapes. But I do believe these are more sort of salt-flavored, licorice-flavored candies. And the salt, from my experience anyway, it's not like table salt. It's like a different kind of salt, which I can't remember which one it is exactly. Something one of these would say so that I could sound really smart, but I'm not. Oh, here we go. It's going to be on this one. Oh, ammonium chloride. So ammonium chloride is the salt they use on these licorice. So, table salt is sodium chloride. Ammonium chloride has a very different flavor to it. And it's as though salty licorice by itself wasn't bizarre enough. Ammonium chloride licorice is definitely something that everyone should experience. I know that there is a video of me testing Finnish salmiakki, which I'm sure I'm mispronouncing, which is a licorice that has the ammonium chloride. And the video is on our Discord. I'm sure folks are sharing it or will share it if you want to see that. But I've never had these, and I will definitely try it. There was one that someone sent that I actually liked that had a licorice with a tar in it that somehow it appealed to me with the salt. I can't remember the name of it right now, though. Panettiere, I think, which I'm also surely mispronouncing. So here is the Polly Algren's Bilar, which I'm just going to plow through these things. I don't care if I've got no ear for language. But again, we got a bit of a car theme going on. I don't know why we see so many cars on these packages. Is there a note that says, with a center of Algren's Bilar instead of vanilla toffee? Well, I don't even know what Algren's Bilar is. Is that a kind of like a nougat or something? I'm going to have to look that up. That's a thing. I see. I'm learning something new. Don't know anything about. Got and blended Super Sir. I'm sure this is a sour candy. That sounds right up my alley. I love sour candies. This says super sour, and it's just odd little shapes of sour gummy candies, I think. I will definitely try those out. I wonder, this one's not labeled in English, so it's not going to help me out. No, there's no English ingredients. Okay, super sour gummies, though. There's more. I don't know how I'm going to get through all this candy. Hopefully it lasts. Here we have super crunchy poly Niet Sprota Ak Lagom Salta. And how do you like, I can butcher these languages. Made in Sweden. Sprota Ak Lagom Salta. I tried. I don't know, it looks like a malted milk ball, but the label here is not giving me any clue. And this is the crunchy and slightly salty is all it says in the translation. So I don't know. Maybe it is like a malted milk ball. Those can be crunchy, not usually salty. Here we have Fizzy Pop and Co. Fizzy Pop and Company. Interesting. They also look like little gummy candies, but they're Fizzy Pop gummy candies, apparently. I don't know if any of this is still on camera. Let me back this up a little bit. Is there a note with fizzling taste? Fizzling taste. All right, well, I can go for that. So, oh, I see. Now, look, I'm putting 2 and 2 together here. I'm coming up with 4 for a change because this says Algren's Bilar. I'm trying it both ways so I get it wrong for sure. Zverges Godest Biel, original. So these are apparently little marshmallow candies, and I know that this kind of marshmallow is sort of like between a gummy and a marshmallow. It's very popular over there. And traditional foam candy that has been around since 1953 in the shape of cars. Bilar translates to cars. Well, look at that. So that explains 2 things. First off, the filling in the other candy is that sort of marshmallow gummy stuff that is called Algren's Bilar. And also why these things are all trying to be cars. How about that? Here we have one that is the same idea, but it says Sursakrid, which I'm just supposing from the S-U-R part means sour. Also from the fact that they've colored it green, which seems to be universal for sour. And it does say cars, but with sweet and sour flavor. Package says cars with a sour and sweet paint job. Oh, which is Classica Bilar Med Sursakrad Lock. Okay. Again, I'm proud to butcher anybody's language. If you want to send me something in your language, I can get it wrong too. Even if that language is English, I can do it. Got and Blanded original gummies, and these look like fruit and fish, and is there a cat? There's a cat shape in here? The black one looks like it is a cat shape. I like that. There's a pineapple, raspberry, fish, cat. I'm sure it's not cat flavored. Ooh, that would be awful. Hell off. I've licked some cats, believe me. You don't want stuff that's cat flavored. DJ's licked some cats too. She can testify. I was saying that one of the gummies in this package is shaped like a cat. They have ones that are shaped like pineapple, might taste like pineapple. Ones that are shaped like raspberries, might taste like raspberries. They have an orange here, probably tastes orange, I'm guessing. They have a fish one, which I'm hoping does not taste like fish. Hopefully it's like the Swedish fish that don't taste like fish at all. And then they have one that's shaped like a cat. So does it taste like a cat? You've licked cats. Would you want to eat a gummy that tastes like a cat? No. Universally would agree. The answer is no. Okay. Interesting though. And it does say Got and Blanded original translates to tasty and mixed fruit flavored gelatin candy. All right, well, we'll assume that they are all fruit flavored then. Actually, it'd be nice to have that box of cookies then, because there's a lot of them for a box.
Okay. What are those? The cat stuff?
What are you looking for? Oh, the cat stuff. Yeah, these are cat treats. I don't know where you want to put them.
What about for your cat treats?
Okay, that's fine. Here are some cat toys, and here is some Elsie. There's an Elsie toy and an Elsie treat. Where did those go? Oh, you took them. Okay, so that's for Elsie. Okay, we got 3 more packages of candy here. We have another Polly brand. This is for a Swedish fika, made in Sweden. This one is actually wearing a little Viking hat. That's I don't know if you can get more appropriate than that. It says, with a taste of cinnamon bun, mud cake, and blueberry pie. Wow. That's an interesting blend, and I am interested to try those. Here we have, with a taste of chocolate, Arak, butter toffee, and vanilla. I don't know what Arak could possibly be. Do I get a clue? No, I don't get an actual translation for that. I'll have to try to find it online, I guess. And here we have another one with a taste of milk chocolate, Arak, and butter toffee. So that all sounds pretty good. Interesting. I wonder if butter toffee is more like toffee or more like butterscotch. Wow, this is a lot of stuff. Zoggy, thank you so much. This is really cool. I've been looking forward to your package all week since you told me that you sent it. And by the way, I did have to sign for it at the post office, but there was no extra charge. I know you were concerned about there being an extra charge that I would have to pay. There was not, so no worries. Yeah, so that was it. And this is going to last me a long time because I'm really trying hard to stick to a good diet. And I've been making, for the last whole 7 days, I've been doing really great at it. So 7 days is a record I don't want to break just because you sent me all the Swedish candy I could ever want. But these are sort of all tiny things, so I could probably sample them, all just a little bit here, a little bit there, I think. I'm really excited about all of them, though. Thank you very, very, very much, Zoggy. This is going to be great, and I know I've said this before. DJ and I have really lately been encouraging people not to send so much stuff for us. But I do love sort of getting a taste of other places. And Sweden seems to be one of those places where the flavors and that people like in Sweden are just completely foreign to what we're used to here in the States. And that's fun. It's exciting to see something that's just so outside of our normal experience. And I have a feeling that almost all of these are going to be well outside of our normal experience. So I'm super excited to try it, Zoggy. Thank you so much. And thank you for thinking of Elsie and the cats, too. It's fantastic. So that gets us through the mailbag. I see all the little kittens are nursing right now, hopefully on the camera. Are they still on the camera? They are. Perfect. Okay, I've got to start getting all this stuff cleared up and out of here, and then, as usual, we'll end the archive after that. So thank you one more time. If it wasn't cat motivated that accidentally sent their own stuff to us, let us know, and let's confirm that this was it. We'll get it sent over to you. We can do that. And okay. Oh, wow. People are talking about what things are. Is this the same Eric? I don't think it is. Someone posted a link to a thing called Eric, which is an Arabic unsweetened alcohol that is Syrian, Palestinian, Israeli, and Lebanese. It doesn't seem like that would be what it was flavored for. It's also spelled a little different. This one is Arrack. That doesn't necessarily mean that it's wrong. I don't know. I haven't scrolled back far enough to see if people really figured it out. Interesting. I see if you are on Discord, they did share my experience with salmiakki, which I'm obviously mispronouncing, but oof. DJ didn't like it, by the way, at all, and I didn't like it that much either. But there was like I said, there's the other one that I did kind of like. So I'm excited again to try all this new stuff and see how we are. I need a box to put all this in. I think DJ left the room promising to bring me a box for this. Guess I'll have to go get my own. That's okay. I can do that. Let's see how much of this I can bring out with me, actually. Start right here. All right, Doggy, thanks. Everybody else, thank you all so much. Oh, boy. I guess our tech still isn't here. Tech still isn't here, are they? Okay, I made a special shelf in our pantry just for all these Swedish candies. So every time I want a candy, I can try a different one. This is going to be fun. Okay, see if I can get them all at once. Think I can? Uh-huh. Oh, but then how does he get the door? DJ, rescue me. Now, I'm curious about something. Do Swedish people have table salt at the table like a lot? You know, like you go to an American house or especially to any restaurant, they'll have salt on the table for you, and it's sodium chloride. Do Swedish people do that, and is it ammonium chloride? Or do they only use the ammonium chloride for the candies, and they use just the sodium chloride for regular table salt, just like we do here? Does anybody know? I guess Augie would know. You can tell me on the chat. And if I'm still putting stuff away, we have it in the archive. I can come back in here and tell everybody how it works. Okay, we got an answer from Zoggy. Zoggy says that they do use table salt, and it is sodium chloride in Sweden, so they only use the aluminum chloride for the candy, which is an interesting choice. And it's a very distinct flavor. If you've ever tried it, you'll instantly know what it is. It's amazing to me it can be so different, but it really is. So, anyway, hopefully that was educational for some of you. Certainly some of that was educational for me. And I guess I got everything cleaned up. So I figure we're about ready to end this archive of the mailbag. Thanks so much for joining us for the mailbag, all of you that watched. You that chatted on the Discord. I love after mailbag going back on the Discord and just reading through everybody's comments because it's always a lot of fun. I wish I had the opportunity to participate. Rarely I have, like when Jimmy and Jenny have done the mailbag for us, and it has been so much fun. So anyway, that's it. Thanks everybody. And the archive right here. What did I say? I said aluminum chloride? What did I say? No, ammonium. Right? No? What am I saying? I don't know which one it is anymore. I have to look. So confused. Anyway, all right. Whatever. You guys know the right thing, just like you knew the right thing about chipmunks and squirrels last week, and I didn't. Couldn't figure that one out either. So, I'm not a smart man. I hear DJ yelling. I guess we better end this archive. Thanks, everyone.